What if I told you that the monster you know as Medusa was never the villain of her own story? What if the snake-haired Gorgon, whose gaze turned men to stone, was actually the victim? Prepare to have your perception of one of mythology's most iconic figures shattered. You've heard the tale of the heroic Perseus, who bravely slayed the monstrous Medusa. But what if that's not the whole story? What if the version we all know is a lie, a story crafted to hide a much darker truth? Let's travel back to a time before the myth was twisted. In one of the most popular, yet later versions of the story, told by the Roman poet Ovid, Medusa was a beautiful young priestess, sworn to the goddess Athena. Her beauty was so captivating that it caught the eye of Poseidon, the god of the sea. But Medusa, loyal to her vows, rejected him. Poseidon, in his rage, assaulted her in Athena's sacred temple. But who was punished? Not the powerful god, but the innocent priestess. Athena, in a fit of rage, and what can only be described as divine, victim-blaming, cursed Medusa. Her beautiful hair was turned into a writhing mass of venomous snakes, and her face became so hideous that a single glance would turn any living creature to stone. Was this a punishment, or a twisted form of protection? A way for Medusa to finally defend herself from the unwanted advances of men? What do you think? But the secrets don't stop there. What if I told you that even this tragic story is a later addition? In the oldest Greek myths, Medusa was born a monster, one of 3 Gorgon sisters. She was the only one who was mortal, a detail that conveniently allowed for her to be killed. Why was she the only mortal one? Was it simply a plot device? Or something more? And what if we dig even deeper, beyond the Greeks? Some theories suggest that Medusa's origins lie in pre-Greek, possibly Libyan or African mythology, where she was a powerful serpent goddess. Could the Greek myth of Medusa be a deliberate demonization of a foreign female deity, a way to conquer a culture by turning its goddess into a monster? What does it say about a society that transforms a powerful female figure into a creature to be feared and destroyed? From a terrifying monster in ancient art to a dangerously beautiful woman in later depictions, Medusa's image has evolved. But her story, in all its hidden layers, forces us to ask uncomfortable questions. Why do we so often blame the victim? The story of Medusa is a chilling reminder of how easily history can be rewritten, and how the monsters we fear might just be the victims we've failed to understand. So, the next time you hear the name Medusa, ask yourself, who was the real monster?